Almighty Oku, we miss thee.
Hello everyone, it's me, your boy Oku, and I'm back again with an art stream and maybe something a little more. Sorry if my mic sounds a little bit different because last time my voice mod crashed, so I'm like, maybe if I just use my raw mic. I do have a bit of a noise suppression on because I do have like a lot of background noise, like just like the breathing of my PC is really loud. Also, Netori, thank you so much for the 15-month sub. I really appreciate it. Hello, gamer. Hello. So today I'm going to be doing your request. I was supposed to do it last week, and then I just sort of got overwhelmed with myself. Like, I got a little stressed out because, like, I'm sure, obviously, you know, like, I am just really behind on my commissions. Like, I feel really guilty, and it just gets worse and worse every day, and I'm like, I should just power through it because I know everyone's really patient, but like I feel like I'm taking advantage of everyone's patience with me, and like I just need to like just like buckle down and just do it. Like I need to like stop being afraid to do it or try new things. Take your time. No, because like you commissioned me like I feel bad like saying on stream, but like I should just be honest. Like I'm literally like a year late on like a lot of people's commissions. Like as soon as like October, November like starts rolling up, like literally it'll be a year late. Like this is not okay for like other commissioners. Like I'm grateful that you guys are like really patient with me, but like it's I'm just dragging it way too long. I keep distracting myself. Oh, Adoria, hello. I keep distracting myself and just like not doing it because I'm too afraid that I had these obligations and I didn't do them. So like I owe Netori, I owe Possum, I owe another person, and I owe Adoria. Like she hasn't put money in, but like I still owe her like something. Sorry for the sad announcement, but I have. No. It's okay. Do not worry about it. I'm here. Oh, I hear. I can't read. Sorry, my eyes are like kind of freaking blurry. I don't know. Like I just need. Hello, why am I so short? I just need to do it. You know, like I have, and then I have like obviously the donathon like uh donathon goals that I have to also obligate to draw because I put myself in that position, and I owe you guys like good serious art and just like buckle down and just like do it because like what am I waiting for? Like I'm like I have no reason to be like delaying so much, and like I feel like I could easily make content out of all this stuff too. Like I could just sit and be like, yeah, I'm working on this again, I'm working on this again, and then like if I have something to show for it, then I won't be as afraid. But I know a lot of people like they have okay, because like for some of the people they said I want it to be private, and it gets hard for me whenever people want something private, and I go like, okay, I'll do it by myself. But like I can't do it by myself. Like maybe if I sat in the Discord server like on days that I'm not streaming and like I just have people to like be there for me, like I'll feel like okay, I can work on this without like I don't have to make like online content, but I just need to like sit and like be with people because I don't trust myself. Like I have a lot of self-doubt already like on top of my mental health, and it's just like it's just getting worse and worse. And I know that like Kat, like Mio, Adoria, and like Maku, you know, they're everyone's helping me like, "Hey, Oku, I know you have all this stuff. Like, are you sure you want to be doing this other thing right now?" And I'm just like, "I can't focus. Like, I need to do something else." And I just keep putting it off, and it's like not fair to everyone that paid money for me, you know, like pay like you guys invested in this thing and I owe you guys this art. And it's like every time I take a break on it, like I'm like my art, I just feel like in some way it's not that I'm not confident in my style, but sometimes I take a break so long that my art changes, and then not to be like weird or anything, but like sometimes I feel like I don't know what I'm doing sometimes, which is a normal thing, but it's not like a confident thing to say. I guess if that makes sense. Yeah, it is evolving. Like I'm changing, everyone's changing, but like it's not a good enough reason. Like it's not good enough for me, but like at the same time, um it's just dragging too long too, so like I shouldn't keep taking so long, I guess. Um, have a good lurk. I know you guys have like work and like school and all sorts of stuff. So let me just jump into it. I'm not really gonna listen to music in the background because like I think I just need to like focus and be quiet. So let me just jump into it and then I can get going. So I have some references here that I saved of Miss Albedo. She's so cool, she's so pretty, she's so strong. I wish I could be like her. I mean, I think I'm handsome and but like I'm not like sexy like her. Anyways, what was I saying? So like I don't really know what kind of pose I want to do. I also have this like manga image. Oops, I accidentally opened a new tab. Copy image. Have a good lurk. Yes, have a good lurk. Let me see. Open new from clipboard. Okay, here's another of like her manga like art. I can see there's like more detail. Like she has like more chain and like her hair has like a purplish tint. And also I just think that the manga like not manga, it's like a light novel, right? So like the art style is like kind of more in depth, like it has more detail and like it's prettier. Um okay, so let me just what's like a popular pose? Like I know she has that like it's like her praying or something. Let me open more references. I figured out I can create art from clipboard and like I don't know why I've never done this. Anima, hello, welcome to stream. Hello gamer. Welcome in. I missed you. I hope you're having a good school year. I know school is starting up for a lot of people. Okay, so here's some more poses. I feel like I'm not very good at drawing like busty women. Sorry, I haven't tuned in a while. There's been a lot going on. No. It is totally okay. Like I just got back to streaming after like my donathon thing, and no, not just my donathon. Hello, can I just like not? Can I stop about that? Like my anniversary stream, I haven't really like. It's been 2 weeks basically, a week plus a few days that I haven't been back. But I really appreciate you tuning in. Yes, please take your time if you have something important to do. I understand completely. She has like a weapon in her hand. It's like a staff. Her outfit like is a lot more detailed. Like there's so much more ruffles on her gloves. I kind of want to do her like light novel design. It's actually kind of fancier. Even when I'm free, I haven't been on Twitch a lot. But right now I need a distraction, you know. Oh, I totally understand. Yes, please take your time. You know, feel free to relax and I understand you have a lot. If you have a lot of things going on, I completely understand. Okay, see, Albedo for Netori. I just need like a label. Okay, let me just start with like a sketch or something. Let me save this out. Save as request. Where did I? Me draw. I literally have a folder just called me draw. Like I am so pea-brained right now. Let's see. Autographed. I can't spell. Autographed doodle. Google. Hello. Doodle for. Oop. Wait. For Netori. And it's going to be Miss Albedo. Okay. How has everyone been and stuff though? Yeah, I've been pretty good. I mean, I'm stressed out. Like, I think you missed like the first half. I'm like really behind on like my commissions and stuff. So like I'm stressed out. I'm getting more and more stressed because the end of the year is hitting and like my anxiety's boiling up and everything. But like I am managing, I guess. Okay, like should I do like an endearing pose? Like let me look at Google some more, okay? Ooh, she also has like a black dress. The fan art of her is so much prettier than anything I could ever do. Hello? Oh yeah, she has that like yandere face too. I don't really want to do her armor because like I don't want to have to deal with it. I'm just gonna do probably like her iconic white dress. Okay, everyone has her being like demure and like regal and hello? Did y'all hear that steam sound? It's like do 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 do. Why is blasting me? Oh, thank you, squeaky toy. I love squeaky toy sound. Okay, like she has that like really weird like face, and I don't know. There's like cute art of her, and then there's like weird, obviously weird art of her because like you know she's a big booby lady. So like you know, Everything's always so sus. They also have her in kind of like, I mean, I guess her white dress is sort of like a wedding dress if you want to look at it like that. It's sort of like a mermaid style dress, I guess. Okay, I honestly don't know. I'm just gonna have whatever going on here. Yeah, I'm so positive about this. I heard the Steam sound. Oh no! Also, let me know if my mic sounds weird because I didn't have the noise what's it called? I have like something different for my mic, so like let me know if it sounds a little strange. Okay, let me just get sketching. I'm nervous because it's been a while. I feel like every time I come back to a drawing, I just forget how to draw. Something is just like not clicking in my head. I feel like I could easily do this with like a symmetry tool. Does she have pointed ears? Does she have ears? I feel like ears are not her thing. Yeah, her ears are like just permanently hidden. Okay, easy clap for me. Let me see her face. Can I zoom in? Hello? The blurriest possible images. I definitely want to go with more of her manga look. It just looks nicer. She has like serious eyes, but like they're only gentle whenever she's talking to Ogon, right? Oh wow, that's a loppy ass head. Okay, well, whatever. You do what you gotta do. I do feel a little weird not listening to my own music. Like I have the playlist going on in the background, but I want you to know that I simply cannot hear it because of the way that I set it up in the background. It is okay though. Do not worry about it. Yeah, I heard that as well, but yeah, I never noticed that Albedo's ears are hidden. Yeah, it's like, I never noticed it either, to be honest. I feel like everybody looks better with like 9,000 eyelashes, so like, you know me, I'm gonna add the 9,000 eyelashes. I feel like the way that I sketch things maybe has improved. Like, I'm trying to get better at drawing like more softer features and softer faces. Do you think they are normal ears or pointed ears? Personally, I would like them to be pointed because I think pointed ear girlies have like more style. I know her eyes are slitted. She has slitted pupils like a snake or like a dragon type of deal. I feel like I have a hard time drawing girls' faces for some reason. I think I can zoom in. I didn't notice she had a ring on her hand. It's like, I only really liked Overlord Season 1. I feel like her eyes are too big. Is that just me? Okay, I'm gonna try to move her eye, like, more closed. Like, she has, like, smaller eyes, I guess. She only looks softly at, like, Olgon, so, like, most times she's like, ugh, those, like, brats and other things. Like, she hates Shaltier, right? she hates everybody else, or she's like, yeah, behave like a minion, but he's going to marry me or whatever. Part of me wants to say she has pointed ears because of her race. Yeah, I actually don't know, because like I looked at other even fan art on Google, which maybe, I don't know, isn't like a really good starting point, because for some reason there's just like no art. Okay, not no art, but like it's all just simple or whatever. Like just the same screenshots over and over again. Or like her figures, like anime figures. And that's about it. They don't really have a lot going on. I feel like if I curl her lips up, maybe she'll look more like demonic. Like there's something like she has this demure quality, but like also this kind of like mischievous aura. Maybe she's only like playful with Olgon, but like everyone else she's like, ugh, like you disgust me. You little stinky rat. Does she have like pointed fangs? Which explains a lot, since I barely find what I need. Yeah, it's like the freaking like references for her are like so scarce. It's always the same picture over and over and over and over. Like, even when she smells like, she doesn't have teeth. Okay, I'm looking. Yeah, I guess like her style is that she just doesn't have freaking teeth for some reason. Not my style. I'm gonna give her teeth. I always think that smiles without teeth are so bizarre to me. They don't look right. They're like missing something. I don't know why. She looks kind of cross-eyed. I'm gonna try to... Maybe I put her pupil in the wrong place. I feel like things like with like characters with like slitted pupils always look like you have to move the pupil over, or like they just look like their eyes are like chameleon eyes, like going in like different directions, and it just looks so like wacky. I feel like my artistic liberty is to always add sharp pointed teeth, because otherwise the characters just look dead inside or something. Also, I forget that whenever I stream, because I have like so many filters on my screen for the like, you know, effect, I always feel like I have to line things just a little bit darker. I mean, I'm gonna be going back with like a different pen and like line on top, but like I always feel like I'm missing some good, decent lining. I'm also looking at my second monitor to like double check that my lines are lining, because otherwise it just looks ugly. Also, since the last time when Mr. Joey rated me, thankfully I got a lot of follows on my anniversary. So hopefully I can finally hit 500 follows. I know I'm falling off because like I'm like never here, but like, you know, I'm always hoping. I really hope one day I'll break 1,000. Just like a little bit at a time, I guess. Maybe that's too ambitious of me as someone with a very inconsistent life and inconsistent schedule. Maybe it isn't possible, but it's better to try than to not at all. So I've also been watching like a lot of doll face ups on like YouTube, so like kind of watching those has kind of like inspired me more to like try, I guess, more girl characters to draw. Also, like I feel like let me like attempt number 9,000, you know, kind of improve my girl drawing skills, because I feel like I've, okay, like when I first started drawing anime characters, I only drew girls, and then when I got into high school, I was like, I need to learn how to draw boys, and like JoJo was like a big thing like back then, kind of like coming out, and I felt like, oh, like I should be able to draw like boys, and not just boys, but like muscular boys. But also like it wasn't JoJo at first. It was actually like Sengoku Basara. I drew like a lot of muscly samurai men. And I also learned how to do armor at that era too. And I actually still know how to draw. Also, like, at the same time that I was enjoying Sengoku Basara was also the year that, like, Touken Ranbu was coming out. So, like, I had a lot of katana and, like, just Japanese clothes practice. Okay, so, like, her face is looking, like, really good. Let me make another layer so that, she's not just bald. Okay, like, she has a ahoke. Is it also in this one? Okay, so like it's harder to see because like I copied, like I pasted from the clipboard, and PNGs always like have this like black outline. So like I'm just like, okay. Okay, so like she's got an ahoge like this, and she's got like this kind of hair. I feel like I made her look younger. Like I know she has that like adult lady energy vibe, but like I don't know, maybe it's not working for me. I really hope I'm able to get enough money for PC soon, because like thankfully autosave is not on. I shouldn't say that though, because like it helps. But like whenever it comes to like, okay, so like for my stream requests, I always record like a time lapse because I like to see my progress. And every time I record a time lapse, I'm always like astonished at how quickly I work, or like how well I work under a time crunch. I feel like I'm not gonna be able to see her boobs. Is that depressing? Maybe a little bit. Okay, trying to. Her hair is big. She got big hair. She's a big hair girly. Long hair. She. Okay, not gonna lie, because of like her hair part, she kind of looks like Demon Firefly. Is that like strange? Okay, hair. Okay, I'm gonna rename this because I pretty much named them always the same thing. Face, horns. Demon statement. What was I saying? Making into the internet stream one more and making it stinky. Huh? What happened? I think you need to add more boundaries or certain keywords to filter that out, but I forgot. Lately, Google search have been bad even when you put certain keywords. Like, I literally put Overlord Albedo. Like, I put the most, like, basic, like, tag word things. Teethless smile are really only for horror emphasis and face frames into shadow, but maybe it's just me. Real slitted eyes always look like chameleon. Crazy that autosave is not on. I heard your stream again. Oh yeah, my Steam account is going brrr, I don't know. Crazy statement. Demon Firefly? I didn't think I would hear that. Yeah, like, okay, so for autosave not on, like, for like time lapse, and the thing with Steam, not Steam, Clip, is that if I have autosave on, that it has a tendency to crash, because the autosave, I don't know when it's happening. Like, it gives you like a timeline of, obviously, of like when it's gonna do the autosave, but if you're not prepared for it, if you're just like clicking around and you don't know that your computer's like not responding, like the thing that you have to do is like stop clicking around, because like because sometimes I would draw something and autosave would be on, and then suddenly I would be like, what's going on? Why isn't my canvas working? And I'll just keep clicking and it'll just crash. It'll just close out of everything. Also, for horns, look mighty dumb when I draw them. They're not like curvy enough. Also, I realized that my sketch is really not showing up on my screen. Let me just double this up. Thankfully, I could just Control C, Control V, so that I can get like a good, decent silhouette. Like, I don't know why her horns look like lumpy from here. Like, I don't know why they drew it like that. Like, even in this one, it has like they look like soft or something, but like I don't understand why they have that like curve. Like, to me that doesn't make sense. But I guess so. Like, I don't know why they have that. That would not be my choice. Okay, I'm like tripling up my layers because they're too thin to see on stream. Autosave's heavy on your PC. Yeah, it just looks and feels horrible. I really like the stringiness of her hair. Like, I feel like that kind of look, it just looks really nice. Like, I don't know. Maybe it just adds to her derangedness. Okay, let me do... Okay, body. I feel like I could do this pose too. Also, this looks like more heart-shaped, the webbing on her dress. Okay, so the thing I found out about, like, how to draw, like, really pretty women, I guess, is, like, they have a really thin neck. Like, I know that I was like, the neck and the body have to balance each other out so that the head doesn't look like it's just like floating or whatever. But then I looked at it harder and I'm like, maybe that's the appeal of the anime girl, is that they have this freaking pencil neck, you know? So I feel like I'm breaking my own rules, but at the same time I'm like, maybe that's the appeal that they're selling. That they want like this like super thin, and like their shoulders are really thin too. Like, the thin neck and then like the big boobs, I guess, like sells the look more, I guess. What is that? What is this thing on the end of her like collar? I don't understand. It doesn't look that appealing, to be honest. Her collarbone should be here, but I guess this thing is like hiding it. I'm gonna maybe shrink her down a little bit so that I can show more. Also, this might help with the 3/4 view. Okay, let me thicken up this line here and here. I really need to practice like other art styles. Like, I feel like the way that maybe not the way that I draw, but like the way that I color is very outdated. And like, I feel like I need to start painting like Chinese artists if I plan to do things a certain way. Like, because I feel like there's a specific coloring style that is more like mainstream, I guess. And I feel like if I don't catch up with that, I feel like I'm left in the dust. The thin neck looks so good, but my brain is like, no, don't do that. Honkai Trailblazer rules are made to be broken. Yeah, you're right. And not necessarily broken, but the fact that anime characters are basically like human caricatures in some sense, that it's okay, because, you know, it's a cartoon. At the end of the day, they don't have to look hyper realistic. Okay, I'm gonna try to draw her cleavage in a non ugly way. I feel like I don't know how to really draw boobs. Okay, her dress is like this. Is it? Okay. It's like an over the shoulder thing. Whoa. And like, you give them small shoulders and somehow like it just looks better. I don't know. I feel like there should be a little bit of a collarbone, so I'm gonna do that. And then I guess I'll do the spider web thing. Okay, there's this. Okay, this is the dress top. Sorry, I'm really bad at drawing it. Give me a second. Like, there's a web thing here. She's got Spider-Man boob or something. I feel like I'm doing it wrong. Like, it just doesn't have the right flow. Or maybe I'm delusional. Okay, like, you literally can't see her. Okay, like that. Do you see the way this connects to, like, the main part of her dress? It makes, like, no sense whatsoever. I feel like I'm doing it wrong. Like, the way that the thing is, like, bulging makes no sense. Like, the spider thing, spider web chain is, like, not working. Also, like, I'm gonna, like, maybe mimic this pose because I feel like it just looks better that way. I just realized all the doodles have been busty hot women. I'm sorry. No, it is not a problem. I also need to practice some busty women, you know? That's kind of like what's selling right now. I actually have no problem with it. Don't worry. I love big booby women. I haven't had a lot of practice, so, like, actually you requesting a lot of it is, like, not a problem. I'm just out of practice. I'm just rusty. Okay, her hand is not handing. Let me delete all this because that doesn't make sense. Let me just put it on another layer before, like, I beat myself up. Hand. Okay, I'm gonna put the hand in front of everything so that I know what I'm doing. You know, the pose that sells is, like, the ladies put, like, the hand on top of their boob a little bit and it, like, kind of fulfills the curve. Okay, so I'm just gonna draw, like, rectangles because, like, my brain is not braining right now. I'm gonna try to do her manga. I like that it has more ruffles. Me having struggles drawing ruffles. Yeah, I want to draw all the ruffles. I just feel like it just looks better. I don't know. Okay. I'm rusty. I'm so rusty that I am so bad at this. Okay, can I do it like this? Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce. The last thing you want in your Burger King burger is somebody's foot fungus, but that may just be what you get. Speaking of hamburgers, I know this is like a Burger King meme, but I need to mention that Genshin is having a McDonald's collab for US side because they had a collab for, like, a new wing thing, but it was only available in France, so, like, Europe and Asia. So, like, now we finally get to catch up and have the collab items. I feel like this hand is very broken, but I'm gonna do my best. It really looks bad. I'm really sorry that this looks so horrible. I don't know where her other finger is. I literally could have followed this reference image, but I chose to be a dummy. I'm gonna be struggling to draw this hand, so, like, give me a second. I'm really sorry about this. I feel like every time I use this voice, it's so annoying, but as long as you guys are entertained, maybe it's not that bad. Oh my goodness. She also has a ring right here. Give me a second. I just feel like I can't draw this hand no matter what I'm doing. Maybe I drew her hand way too big. Maybe if I made her hand smaller. I feel like I should be drawing her nails through her gloves because I feel like that would add some flavor. Maybe I angled her wrist wrong because it's really not giving the shape that I want. But like, maybe it's working and I'm just wrong. Okay, let me paste this a couple of times so that you guys can see the problems I'm struggling with. I'm sorry if my lines are really skinny. I really feel like I'm struggling to draw this outfit. I think I need to fix her ahoge because it doesn't quite look right. I feel like the location of it is just kind of off. But I hope that she looks okay. The hand looks very robotic. For some reason, it looks more demure on the reference, but whenever I look at my own drawing, it looks kind of ugly. I think I drew her hand too big. I'm gonna try to shrink it and angle it differently, then maybe it'll look better. I think right here is better, and like, making it smaller has definitely helped. I feel like now, maybe it looks nicer. The only thing I'm really worried about is shading after this because I just feel like my art style is just so crunchy. She looks hot. Oh, I'm really glad you like it. Drop date is 9/19 for you at McDonald's. Yes, I'm super excited for it. It's honestly great how I lurk and come back and bam, amazing progress. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Okay, let me drink my water. Give me a second. Okay, I think I almost want to make the drawing a bit smaller because like I feel like her wings are super iconic, but you're not going to be able to see them because she has hip wings. So maybe at this point, maybe I shouldn't push for it. Maybe I should just leave it like this. I feel like if someone looked at this, they'd probably know who it was, but I'm just having a hard time, like, I'm just struggling to figure this out. I feel like maybe it's because her hair's not long enough. Maybe if I do this instead. She has a lot of stringy strands of her hair, so like it kind of adds volume without having to put too much. So maybe I could put some hair over her hand or something. I just feel like it's missing something else. I feel like maybe if I bring this hair strand down a bit, like in the image, then maybe it'll come together a bit more. Okay, I can finally stop talking like Burger King for lettuce. Thank you for the redeem. But I'm gonna try to focus like a bit more. Okay, I think it's looking better. What is it? Trust the process, trust the gamer. Flavor. Not the dreaded anatomy monster rearing its ugly head. What is line weight? Yeah, line weight is a really tough monster, but it is okay. I'm gonna do like another line brush on top. An artist critiquing their own art. That's how you know they're from. No, my Albedo is Albedoing. Thank you. I think so too. I'm gonna fix her ring a little bit because I feel like it's in the wrong position a little bit. Okay, let me look at the other reference I have. Okay, like it just looks like it looks ugly. Okay, I'm just gonna oops, fancy it up a little bit. Okay, I accidentally had I was drawing with a transparent brush. I don't know how that's possible, but okay, it just looks so big on her finger. Like I just don't. I feel like it's not really looking quite right. I feel like her middle finger still looks a bit off to me. I don't know. I don't know how they're able to draw this pose. I used to draw this pose a lot, like in middle school, and now when I draw it, I'm just like, I just don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm just beating myself up too much, and I'm just out of practice. I feel like if I drew anime girls regularly, like how I used to a long time ago, then maybe I wouldn't be so crunchy at it. I feel like this ring is so big. Like, why does it? I mean, it is this big in the anime or whatever, but like, it just doesn't look right. Okay, I'm gonna darken up my lines a little more, bump up the contrast, at least for stream, and then gonna put it in another folder, call it the sketch, and then I'm actually gonna lighten the sketch, maybe 50%. Hold on, 50%, so that I can line on top of it. Line. Okay, I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna do G pen. Okay, so let me open up another picture. Oops, I didn't mean to minimize that. That's my tool tab. I'm gonna open another picture. It's gonna be the Maku drawing. And maybe the Chris doodle and like the other Shion drawing that I did last time, just so that I can see like more references that I have. Okay, so like I did line this one, and it does look nice. It does look nice. It looks very nice. Oh my god, Mr. Maku! He's so cute. I was video calling Maku the other day, and like, it's so lovely. I miss you. Where is he? Okay, so like, I actually kept it like more of a rough sketch. Oh my god, the wings are so cool. How did I do that? The wings look actually really good. I think because like the time that I drew Chris was a time that I was also drawing a lot of bird characters, so like the wings are winging. They're freaking banger AF. Okay, but I gave it like more of like a rough art style. Also, I colorized the Maku one and it looks so good. I was like, I feel like I learned like a brand new technique. Like I have to grayscale everything and then color on top, and it kind of like it gives me the depth that I always need in like my lines. Like the darker areas are dark and then the lighter areas are light, and it just has like a good build up. But oh my god, his eyes are he's so stunning. Okay, instead of me goo goo gagaing, okay, let me freaking work. um what is it? Don't beat yourself up. It's just the rough sketch step. Yeah, I get it. I forget. Wasn't the ring one of Ainz's treasure from his online guild or something? I remember this from season 1. It's been a long time. Yes, the ring is like part of their like power thing, whatever, like kind of deal. Okay, let me excuse me. Okay. Okay, okay. Because it's a doodle, I can do a pretty rough job. Where, Matt? Oh my goodness. Hello, gamer. How are you? Long time no see. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Oops. Okay. What time is it? It is 7:38 where I am right now. How are you? I'm drawing Albedo from Overlord as a stream request from Mr. Netori in my Discord server and regular of the stream. Okay. I feel like I'm just gonna butcher this drawing for some reason. Okay, I'm gonna try to do some like white line because like I really like the way that it looks. Sometimes I feel like I struggle specifically with making it look good, but maybe I could make it look nice. I always have a hard time drawing eyelashes that like are downturned like over the eye, even though that's like a natural position for them to be in. But yeah. Oh man, okay. I'm struggling a bit with the eyelid. Why? It's like been a recurring issue that I've been having lately. I'm fine. How are y'all? Yes. I'm alright. I'm struggling a little bit to stay on top of my work, but I'm trying my best at the same time. I hope you're doing fine, and I really appreciate you stopping by. Hello, hello, hello. Um, yeah, I'm just trying to take it easy. I'm not listening to like any music or anything. I'm just like super hyper focused. I know you guys hear BGM, and it's because I have it lightly in the background, but it's only available for like people that tune in on the stream. Even after everything, there's gonna be no BGM. It's just gonna be me, just working quietly. You guys can probably just hear my like mouse clicking along. I feel like the thing with anime girls is too is like thin eyebrows look best on them. Like the second I draw anything thicker than um a pencil line for some reason looks like too masculine. They have pencil eyebrows basically, and I just feel like I struggle a little bit with that. I think I also remember an artist I saw using this similar technique of using gray first and figuring out what to place the later coloring and painting. Everything all right, just relaxing. Yes. Yeah, so like grayscale to color is not like a new thing, and it's regularly used too. It's just sometimes I have this like, you know, a coming and going of different styles, and sometimes I struggle with finding like kind of the perfect fit for what I'm doing at the moment. Okay, I'm actually giving her Aegyoso. I don't really know what the word is called. I'm not really. It's the underbag kind of look. I feel like the tired eyelid really gives like dimension to the character. Also, she's like kind of crazy, so like I feel like it kind of helps with that too. I'm also trying to draw more of the like waterline, and also the tear duct, like this area here, and obviously this area here. I just feel like it really gives dimension. This eye is so pretty. I don't know, something about it. I kind of wanted to try doing a different like style for the eyes, but at the same time, like maybe I should just stick to what I know, because it's not a bad thing with what I do. What's the word? I have a pretty solid base of like my skill level, right? So like I shouldn't change it up too much, or else like I'll probably really struggle. She actually has like a highlight right here and then a highlight on the side. I'll probably draw that after the fact though. Oh, she actually does have like a little bit of a, not an underbag, but like she is like, her lashes are like a little further off from her eyes. Okay, I always say let's, like we're doing this together. Let me draw the other eye. Can I flip the canvas? I feel like her eye that I drew is like bigger than the other eye. Maybe I'll start with it higher up. Oops. Also, let me save. Okay, let me take my hands off the keyboard. Every time I save, I have to like stop for a second. Also, the reason why I'm not using voice mod too is because I felt like it was a little heavy on my computer running like a lot of programs in the background, and maybe I'm just gonna go back to using my raw mic. The only thing about it is like I do have like voice changers as like an option for redeems. Like for like Jerry, how I use like the squeaky voice, the banana voice. And like I actually really like using voice mod. I think it has like a lot of versatility. Okay, let me not do the bottom ones first. I'm struggling a bit. Am I struggling? I'm just chilling. Maybe I'm just chilling, but I'm over dramatic about it. Okay, let me do the upper eyelid. Okay, I'm kind of digging the really long lashes. I know, like, some people do, like, a very regular lash. Sometimes I wonder if I overcomplicate things. My throat is kind of crunchy. Also, earlier I had Chipotle, very delicious. Very, very yummy. Okay. Let me bring it up like this. I feel like the things that I do for drawing anime characters, plus, like, I feel like I apply a lot of these things to my own makeup, too. But also, I haven't cosplayed in, like, a hot minute. I really miss cosplaying, but at the same time, like, I don't really have the money to keep, like, up with this hobby, and I'm kind of thinking, like, I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos lately, and I'm kind of thinking, like, I kind of want to focus more on, like, maybe fashion. 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, why is this lash off? How come every time I draw lashes it's so off? Okay, let me redo this. Maybe if I push it over a little bit more. Okay, I just feel like maybe I should darken this bottom part a little bit more. The radio demon as well. Yes, yes, I have many voice reading things. As long as we still get photos, Teru. Yes, it's been a long time, but, like, yeah, I'd really like to get into fashion more. Just, like, try more things. I haven't taken very many photos for Discord, actually. Like, I feel like maybe I should start getting to that. But, like, I actually don't leave the house that often. I mean, I could just dress up at home, like how some people do their TikTok videos. The thing about fashion, though, is, like, I don't want to get into just, like, regular fashion. I'm really into, like, J fashion and decora a little bit, which is, like, really over the top, like, a lot of decoration, like hair clips and stuff like that. Like, I'm kind of going in the direction of a more, like, I've kind of already been collecting a lot of, like, rainbow pieces because, you know, I'm something of a clown myself. Just, like, silly things. And I feel like I get to really enjoy this side of it. I actually used to be into, like, Lolita fashion, and I kind of have already done, like, Fairy K and a Decora look before. And I kind of want to get back to it because, like, I really like the fashion and I feel, like, very comfortable in it. Like, just being, like, dramatic and over the top me. I feel like I made her eyes big again. How did I do that? Like, I squinted her eyes. Like, look at my sketch. Like, she has, like, her eyes are, like, more closed. And then when I drew them, her eyes are, like, big again. What did I do? What the heck? How does this always happen? Oh, I moved her eyelids down. Dang. Okay, well, time to move them up. Okay, let me see if I can just, like, cut this and move it up because, like, what the heck? How do I always manage to do that? I mean, it's not a bad thing, but I just feel like, okay, now it actually looks like spliced. Okay, let me clean it up. How did I do that? How did I manage to do that? I'm so silly. I'm so goofy. I feel like it was perfect before, and then I don't know, like what the heck. Okay, maybe like this is better. And then obviously I fix this part. I feel like I haven't I feel like I should do a to do cosplay again, but I feel like because I've been gaining like a regular weight, I feel like I'm not gonna fit that outfit anymore. Like, damn. Yeah, we're old. When you get to the time lapse at the end, we can see how Albedo's eyes got big. Yeah, they're gonna get big and then they're gonna get small. I feel like even though I'm getting older, firstly, I don't look like I'm aging, so it's kind of hard for me to mentalize, I guess, or recognize how old I'm getting. But also at the same time, it's like I don't feel like I'm dressing any older either. Maybe it's my mindset, but like I don't really act. I don't act my age. Sometimes like my body is like crunchy, like an old man. But at the same time, I'm like, maybe because I don't have to deal with so many responsibilities is why I also don't act older. Old and crunchy. Okay. I hope her eyebrows look normal. To me, they look off. Okay, let me zoom out. I mean, they look fine from here. Oh my gosh, wait, why does my line art look... Her face looks so strange. What did I do? I swear. Oh my gosh. I felt like... Why does my line art look so different? She looks like a totally different expression. I think I didn't lower her upper lid enough or something. Maybe I made her eye bigger somewhere. I don't even know. Okay, well, I'm just gonna fix it. Whatever. Whatever, me. Wow, okay, that is literally so off. How did I draw the eyelid, like, all the way up there? I'm a big mess? What the hell? This is actually so different. What the F? I screwed up. Like, I gave her, like, a sultry eye. And then when I drew the eye, it just got, like, bigger. What? Even her pupils look wrong. What? Oh my gosh. I'm about to delete everything I just worked on. What? Why does it look so different? Her eyes look like smaller now. Like too small. What? Oh my god, I can't stand this. I might need to erase it and like... This is what I get for trying to do something different, you know? Maybe I put her pupil, not her pupil, like her eye bags in the wrong place. Why does it look so different to me? Oh, oh, I don't like it. It doesn't look right. I might have to draw it again. No. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave it here. Let me just try again. Okay, like, I just don't feel like... Okay, line 2. Sorry, like, I feel like I don't do this too much, where, like, I restart over again, but, like... Okay, let me just... Can I just, like, expand on what I just did? Like, why am I overcomplicating things? Okay, I'm trying again. Maybe instead of adding more than what's already there, I can just... Like, it literally should just be me following my own guide. It shouldn't be anything more than that. Like, sketching this should be exactly the same as everything I just did. I'm not gonna add more lines than what's already there. Okay, her eye still looks too big. Usually what I do is, like, even after I draw everything, I have a tendency to just leave the sketch there in the background, at least for, like, these kinds of redeems. And so it doesn't lose its, like, original, like, kind of rough sketch vibe to it. Should not be difficult. Maybe if the eyes were more trapezoidal, but still tarame. The thing is, like, I feel like I am doing that, but it's like I'm struggling to get that look, I guess. That's what I get for trying to draw Egyosol. Egyol. The under eye bag, I feel like kind of threw me off a little bit. Why do I feel like I draw in such a strange way? Maybe I do. Let me flip it. For some reason, I have a hard time drawing the opposite direction, I guess. So I always have to flip the canvas, but I don't have to feel guilty about that, because I feel like everybody flips the canvas. Okay, why is this eyelash not lashing? Okay, I'm getting there. It'll sort itself out when you draw some more. Yes, I hope so. Okay. Hopefully it's better than before. Okay, let me draw her upper lashes again. Her eyes still look big. Man, what did I do? Okay, I'm gonna try to do this, maybe? Drink water? Okay, I will drink water. Give me a second. Okay, I am getting a little weirded out that I'm not hearing any audio now. It's slightly stressing, but it is okay. Okay, let me flip the canvas again because I simply cannot draw matching eyebrows. I feel like if I practice drawing my own eyebrows more, then maybe I'd be able to draw them more evenly. Even my own eyebrows, I can't draw evenly. Like, I'm embarrassed to say, but sometimes it feels that way. Okay, let me drink some water. We can hear it? No, yeah, it's like definitely playing for stream, but like for myself, I actually don't have any audio. Okay, let me put my sweater on because I'm getting a little chilly. Oh, okay, good thing I stretched because, man, you can hear my bones popping. I really need to hurry this up because, like, I should not be taking this long with the sketch, but it is also fine. Like, I can take my time. I'm gonna. Oh, it's already 8. Okay. It's a sketch. It literally shouldn't take this long. Okay. I feel like I've only been doing line art for my stream redeems recently, but at the same time, it's like not really. Okay, why does her mouth look kind of weird? That feeling when my sketch, I feel like my sketch looks prettier than my actual like line art. There's a reason why in the beginning I only took sketch commissions, because I felt like they always looked better as a sketch than when I actually line it. I have a lot of anxieties about my finished products, I feel like. But if I put my mind to it, maybe it won't be so bad. Maybe I'll be okay. And obviously, maybe I'm overthinking it. Okay. Let me flip. Why does it look a little weird? Okay. One day Oku will be those artists that say rakugaki and post masterpieces. That is my dream. I want to be those artists that I just go, it's just a doodle. And then it's like a super crazy, banged out, amazing, show stopping, jaw dropping, amazing drawing. I feel like I'm already halfway there sometimes. Okay. Hopefully her jawline doesn't look masculine as hell. I feel like it's so hard for me to draw demure, ladylike features. Oh! Wait, how come when I piled it on, it kinda looks nice? Maybe I can just leave it in the background right there. My other line work, I can keep it. Manifesting this for Oku's future art. Okay, let me save it again so I don't lose my progress. I feel like the combination of both eyes sort of like embellishes the look a little more. Okay, let me try to draw her hair. Okay, this is my biggest problem. Let me make it on another layer so I don't like screw it up. Okay, so usually I feel like I always struggle with the hair. Is there another angle of this? Here we go. It's kind of giving them goth-like styles when you did the eyelash thing for a few seconds. Yeah, like the really, really thick eyeliner. They have sort of like a smoky eye, kind of, I guess also like a glazed look. Okay, every time I zoom in and I draw this precise, usually have struggles with it because I am not used to it. Okay, hold on. Man. Oh, I accidentally ripped my earbud out. I don't even know why I have my earbuds on. Like, I'm not listening to anything. Yeah, the smokiness. That's what it was like. Yeah. Like, I saw it and I was like, kind of digging the look. Maybe I could increase the opacity of it. Maybe like 40%. Okay, let me just... I feel like the anime draws her hair in like always like one big piece. Oh, obviously that's like a simplification thing. But I really do like the texture of the like light novel image too. Like it gives more definition and this more dynamic quality. I'm gonna try to do that. I feel like the light novel style too, it has this rough quality to it that I could probably play up on whenever I do the coloring portion. Like, I feel like shading it and coloring it will be easier if I follow the light novel drawing more than the, like, anime reference. Just from the fact that it has, like, that roughness to it. I could utilize those colors and that coloring style, like, a lot more. I feel like she actually has more of like a side bang in the light novel drawing than in the anime. Like she has like a center, like her hair feels like more like it has a centerpiece instead of like this has like a more like swept bang kind of look. And maybe I could use this to make her side bang more dynamic too. Okay, let me flip my canvas again. Yeah, her head looks kind of flat on this side for some reason. I'm gonna try to expand it. It is also the top of her head because of the way it's drawn. I don't know. Do they have this? This like small piece of hair? No, they kind of just left it in like 3 large pieces. Why would they take that out? Like it's kind of here in this angle, but like not really in the full image, I guess. The final product. I guess they wanted to give her more of like a... I don't know how to say it. It's like more of like a maiden-like hair instead of like a sort of like goth. I mean, she's still goth, right? But like it had a more, I guess, emo fringe kind of look rather than like the long pieces of hair sort of like, I kind of want to say it's kind of blasphemous, but like almost like the Virgin Mary. I mean, does the Virgin Mary have hair? Me as a non-Christian, does the Virgin Mary have hair? Probably not in depictions of art, because she always has like that the priestess headdress. I don't really know what I'm saying. I'm just saying like she has long pieces of hair instead of fringe. Why did I have to? Anyways, okay, I'm getting kind of lost in the sauce with this design. Hello? What is this? I'm messing up. I feel like I'm drawing a really ugly snake. What the frick? I'm having a hard time drawing this strand of hair. If you look at the light novel picture, it's almost more like a marker-like quality too. I must be really out of practice because like I feel like me talking, I feel like a little out of breath or something. I don't like this. What am I doing wrong? Is my own sketch tripping me up? I guess. Okay, maybe I not rely on it so much. I just should follow my heart. My unconcentrated and very indecisive heart. Okay. How is everyone doing in chat, by the way? Hope everyone's having a great time. Resting, relaxing, chilling, doing whatever they need to do. Okay, how do I draw her cowlick? Doing just fine. Slay. Glad to hear. To be honest, I want to just get this done so I can start playing Genshin. I've put off my Genshin exploration because I was trying to save it for stream because I know that if I just dedicated myself to it, I could do so much. So much exploring! I'm gonna find every single treasure chest. I'm gonna do every single puzzle. Albedo's faring much better with the art changes you made to adjust. Yes, I think so too. I think if I just trust myself a little more, then I'd probably struggle a lot less. Because I think I did the same thing with Maku whenever I started, like, doing the lining. Also was just looking better. I feel like her horns are such a very specific shape. Like, I could easily clean this up so that it doesn't look as jumbled. But I'm not even going for cleanliness at this point. Okay, I'm gonna erase some pieces of her eyebrow so that it's kind of broken up by the texture of her hair. That's usually why I do this. Okay, that usually helps. This is her hair. This is her horns. Oh, I put horns with a J. Hello? Oops, wrong layer. Oku Exploradora time soon. Yes, I really wanna start opening it because like I want to just start exploring the map. Like I feel like I'm holding myself back with my exploration because I always try to save it for stream, and usually that's what like eats me up. But I have to start exploring now because the spray paint event is ending at the end of this week, and they actually started a new event, and I'm like, oh no, I'm already like a week behind. Like, there's tons of things to do, and I just haven't done them. Also, after raising the world level to like include like level 100 monsters is definitely a huge struggle. Not a super big struggle, but like there are some things that I'm like, okay, like yeah, that it's starting to hurt a bit. But also maybe because I don't have the proper team build. Thankfully, every day I've been exploring or like going to Maku's world to do my exploration because he already has been like him and Kat have been playing a lot of the story, and like they're getting along the way, you know, they're moving along, and I can play in their world instead. Okay, so because this has gaps underneath, I'm gonna also erase parts of her hair here so that I don't have too many jaggedness. Okay, I'm gonna reduce some of the sketching in here too. And also her face, I'm gonna erase kind of the top of her head and her hair because it's really messy and nasty, and I'm just gonna clean it up. Okay, hairline here. Okay. There's still more hair that's like off to the side, but I'm gonna try to do her body now. Draw her body now. Okay. Okay, let me just focus. Okay. Okay, time to draw her neck. Honestly, her collar looks like it goes like all the way up, so maybe I should just do that. It's like I sketch and then I line, but my lines are also sketchy. Okay, me. Okay, and then I don't have to dodge around. I can just line and erase. I don't know why. Am I that out of practice? Get it together, me. You can do this. It's not that tough. Okay, and then erase these. It actually looks like there's a gem right there. I was wondering what that was. It's like an inlaid gem. So let me just go around it really quick. Sometimes whenever I do my lines, I'm like, why do I even why do I even try sometimes? Because I feel like hello, my canvas flipping violently, sorry. Sometimes I like, is there another angle? Yeah, actually she does have a bit of a collar. Sometimes I just feel like my sketch looks already good, and I'm like, why do I struggle to do this so much? Why do I choose pain to do line work when I can just paint over all of it? I feel like that could solve like a lot of my issues. Actually, I feel like if I draw outside this, it'll make her chin look weird. It already looks so strange. I feel like maybe I shouldn't draw her collar so high. Maybe I should just lower it a little bit. Then she can have a little bit of her neck show. Okay. I always feel like if they show a little bit of their neck, it looks a little more believable than a collar that goes all the way up into like the nothingness. Okay, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I need to hurry it up. Like I'm taking too long. Okay. In this one, it doesn't look like a gem. It just looks like a gap in the design. But I kind of like the gemmed look of the anime version. So maybe, oops, hello. Maybe I'll do that instead for this. I can interpret a little bit of both, right? And besides, she's an elegant woman. She can have different different designs. Plus it's a really simple outfit, so I feel like you can always embellish it a little more. I feel like you could easily add more like gems or just like lace or embroidery or something to her outfit, and it'll just look... Hello? Why was that such a straight, nasty looking line? I feel like for ladies like Albedo, I feel like you could also like they should have very gentle sloping shoulders, but then I always draw them like super rough looking, so like I'm like okay. Okay, now to try to draw some of her dress. I'm very confused as to what the fabric is supposed to be like. Like, I feel like a lot of this is solved just by... hello? I'm just trying to zoom out. Painting? I feel like painting solves most of this issue. Because, like, it sort of, like, morphs together. Like, even when you look at the other version of her outfit, it's like, in the anime, her dress just sort of... her sleeves just sort of morph into the rest of her the bust area of the dress. I kind of wish I knew more like fashion terms. Like, is this the bodice? I don't know. I've been watching so many clothes and fashion videos, and yet I feel like I also know like little to nothing. My stomach kind of hurts. Okay, what is everybody else doing right now? How are we doing, guys? I need to drink some water. My throat is hurting. I need to not have this be so sketchy. I'm very glug glug glug. Chugging be water. Okay, I'm gonna draw her collarbone like a little bit right here, so I feel like it would help. I know for like some people, like soft and supple lines and qualities like that obviously look good for like ladies like Albedo. But I feel like because she's kind of goth, like a little bit of grunginess and like boniness kind of helps with that kind of edgier look. At least in my opinion, I feel like that's definitely like an appeal point. Okay. Like obviously, like I don't want it so rough and sketchy, right? But at the same time, it's like that is also kind of the ooh factor. I feel like I struggle so hard to draw boob. I too was glugging my water bottle, but my pain and allergy meds. Oh, wait, you have to take both? What are you allergic to right now? That you have to be taking both? Like, I have allergy meds too, but like, I don't need to take it like constantly. Like, taking it constantly doesn't actually help, I guess. I don't like this sleeve. I hate it. I hate this sleeve with a burning passion. Like, I like the way that the bust piece looks in the in the anime drawing or the anime reference, but at the same time it's like I don't like the sleeve. I wish I could just like move her arm away. Like the sleeve's kind of getting in the way a little bit. Is there another reference? It literally fuses to the top. It's so annoying. I don't know. It just doesn't look appealing to me. But I also can't make heads or tails. I really need to look at wrinkled sleeves because I feel like I am making huge errors in my line and design choices sometimes. Okay, let me stretch again. I mean, the allergies were just in case I'll eat something I'm allergic to. Like fruit, right? Oh, the way I got so tiny, I hide behind my tablet. Eyedropper, thank you. I'll take more water. Thank you very much. Excuse me. Okay, where was I? Okay, I have to draw the hand. Okay, let me struggle to draw this now. I think I'll go grab some oranges now. You orange eating yellow. Orange eating pal. Okay. I don't know, is the appeal of her to have ruffled sleeves, or should maybe I draw the sleeves not with the ruffles? It only has the ruffles like kind of like on the end of it. Oh my god, that finger looks horrendous. I really need to keep the fingers like very thin. Like, why do I always try to make them look angled and weird? Okay. I guess. I mean, I just don't know. I don't know how to feel about. Oops, sorry, my bad. I just feel like I can't draw her hand right. It just looks so weird. Why am I struggling so much? Usually, I don't have troubles this bad with drawing, but for some reason, it's just not clicking. Okay, maybe I shouldn't draw ruffled sleeves. I should try to make it look like the anime version, at least a little bit, because I feel like it'll look less clunky. I say as I draw very jagged, nasty looking ruffles. Okay, pinky. It's like she's supposed to have gloves on, but like her hand literally just looks like there's like nothing on it. Okay. Hopefully this hand looks right. I tried to draw like a bit of an outline for where her nails would be, because I feel like since she's like a demon lady, I also feel like the appeal of demon women are their nails. Okay, let me try to draw this chunk of a ring. Okay. You're back? Alright, I'm back with 2 mandarins and an extra bottle of water. Yes, please drink plenty of water. Don't blow up. Don't blow yourself up. Okay. The way this is literally drawn like flat. I'm like, huh? Let me try to draw it like around her finger. Like it should be worn on and not just like fused to her finger. Okay. There. Hopefully that looks a little less weird now. Okay, and I can erase parts of her shoulder and her hair so that these parts can shine through. Okay, now I can finally get to shading, I think. No, I didn't do the chain yet! Ugh. Okay, hold on. Okay, before I get to it, let me just finish kind of drawing in the hair strands. Okay, I'm gonna lighten up the sketch a little more. Okay, I'm thinking for her chest, what is it? The chain. Okay, so I have a chain brush. Okay, I have several chain brushes. I swear I had. Okay, I have this one, but it only comes in one color, so I'm going to make it smaller. And then I'll probably hit it with like colorize or something on top of it, like another separate layer. I also forgot to draw the rest of her hair. Wow, thank you, me. Let me see. To be honest, I really struggle with drawing long hair because there's just so much of it. I'm like, where does it all go? It's like, you know, the sand meme from Star Wars. It's like that's how I feel about long hair. I'm like, I hate long hair. It just gets everywhere. Okay, it's sort of looking proper. I feel like the more I draw like thicker strands, the less appealing it looks sometimes. For like the strands in the back, it looks like really chunky and clunky, just like not appealing. Okay, if I remember, oh, her fingers, yes. If I remember right, they look more like long noodle-looking chains. Noodle chains. Well, I mean, on this drawing, it just like straight. So I'm just going to do like whatever I can for this section. Let's see, chain. Okay. Okay, gonna try to draw this. So it's sort of like this. And then this. I'm trying to draw them with a bit of a curve as well, since they like rest over her shoulders. Yeah, there we go. And then it's like over here, like this. And then like this. And then, okay, the hardest part is the draping. Oops. The draping of the chains is usually what, like, throws me off. I'm really grateful for this chain brush. If I didn't have it, then I wouldn't know what to do. The creator of this brush is a lifesaver, truly. I wish I remembered where I got it, because there's not really, like, credits in the brushes, unless they named it that way. Wait, that doesn't make sense now, like this section. Okay. It's supposed to sort of make like a heart-like pattern. A little bit. But it's a little bit hard to tell. Like the way that the things curve over her body get kind of lost in all of it. Where does the rest of the chain go? It looks like there's like another part that's like this. But that doesn't make sense because it's not uniform. It's like they just drew it over her boobs. I'm like, ah! It's like this, and then they draw it like this. Like, this isn't getting any smaller. But I guess so. And also because this area is just weird. Like, I feel like it should be like this a little bit. Maybe if I do that instead. Maybe that way it kind of like silhouettes it a little better. Chain brush saving lives. Enough backseat drawing. Huh? The chains that make up the spider web? Yeah, I have no idea. I know you've been painstakingly drawing all the links by hand. Oh yeah, for sure. Like, I used to do that. Aren't there any other Albedo reference or some concept turnarounds or something from the web? Um, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of fan art online, but um, they also kind of just do whatever. Like, most of them actually just hand draw the line. Also, okay, I might actually lower the sleeve a little bit. Maybe that'll help, like, silhouette the chest a little better. Okay, let me just erase this because I literally hate this. I feel like if it was more like this, it would make sense. Okay. They also draw her boobs more like from the side than like kind of from the front like I do, and it kind of helps like shape her chest a little more. Meanwhile, I struggle to draw like a couple of lines. Okay, maybe this helps it a little more. They seem to like this part of her dress sort of like fuses with the top of her dress, but they make it look more appealing somehow. I don't know how, but it just does, and I think it's just because of the way they paint the fabric looks nicer, maybe. Okay, I'm just gonna sort of leave it like that. I'm going to be looking at the reference on the other side to kind of like help me paint in her details, because if I keep doing this, I'm literally gonna blow up. Let me do line, and then I'm gonna add, this is colors. So like the way that I've kind of been painting is that I paint on top of the lines a little bit. Wait, what did I say? Colors. It's just shading. Okay, I'll just do my best then. Okay, B. Okay, so I use this brush. Can I use a little bit of some janky lines to hair? And hopefully by me painting, I don't have to go too much into it. Okay, so I'll start with white, and then I'll just slowly go in with black and kind of just shade around her features. I'm trying to be as like light-handed with my shading as possible, because I have a tendency to go really overboard with it. Okay, let me just do all these areas. I'd also like to shade like in her what's the word? Shade in her. What was I saying? Hello? I'm just struggling to speak. Never mind. Just forget what I was trying to say. I literally lost my train of thought and I cannot recall it. Maybe under her lashes or something like that, I think is probably what I was trying to say. Goofy. Just be forgetting everything. I'm gonna try to shade in like a different way than I normally do. Maybe? Maybe it'll help bring more dimension to her facial features. Her eyes are really, really yellow, so I feel like if me shading in her eye is a little counterproductive in some sense, but at the same time I'm like, well, how else am I gonna get like dimension in her eye if I don't start like dark and then work lighter? I feel like if I give her sort of like the suspicious woman vibe, it'll kind of eat. But like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, it's kind of hard to shade like in the face area without kind of masking where I'm supposed to work. Now I'm just using words that I don't normally do. I'm just trying to shade in the makeup kind of way. Because otherwise it looks very strange. I'm trusting the process. Yes, I'm trusting the process. I'm also trying not to overdo it, like kind of how I normally do it. Okay. And then her neck. Most of the time, I feel like when I do the chin area is what gives it the actual dimension that it needs to have to fill in the face. But I'm also trying not to make it look like real too much realism, because like I feel like sometimes when I do that it takes away from the style sometimes. Okay, why did I do this? Make it smaller. Like, yes, there's some detailing that could definitely help. But at the same time, it's like if I always feel like I overdo it. Like I always make it look too realistic, and it takes away from the fact that it's an anime character, and it's like I'm overdoing the shading. So I'm trying to limit my movement a little bit. I feel like Albedo would look really good with like maybe pink or red lips, but also like I feel like a dark lipstick would also look like really good on her. I really feel like the dark eye is giving that like yandere vibe a little bit. And I kind of like it. Like it's kind of giving. I'm like, ayo. Let me just add some white highlight there. Excuse me. Let me try to highlight on top of her eyelid too to give back some dimension to her eye. I also feel like I just have a very mucky, like I feel like my painting style is very muddy in some sense, and it's kind of unattractive, I guess, a little bit too. I'm trying to shade in a way that doesn't just like eat up the drawing, I guess. It's so hard for me to like limit my shading, I guess, because I feel like I could just go like all out on it and then overdo it. But if I feel like if I hold back with my like heavy-handed shading, I feel like I could also get like some pretty good results. And just trust. I'm just trying to trust myself to do less. Grungy shading is going crazy. Thank you. I'm trying really hard to hold back. I know you guys know I'm trying really hard to hold back because usually I go crazy on it and it's like too much. Okay. I'm gonna try to go a little darker here still. Mm. It's really giving the goth vibe. I'm not too good at it, but like I'm kind of digging it. Okay, I'm gonna try to draw like or like do the rest of the shading at least for her hair or her neck. I mean her hair. Her hair will be like a bit easier to draw. There's a part of me that wishes that I painted like the colors too, but at the same time, I know I get really caught up with the colors, so I'm gonna try to just focus mainly on values. Luckily, because her color palette is already kind of black and white, I don't have to worry too much about painting it wrong, I guess. Okay, I need to erase some of her face line right here. I don't need that right there. I feel like every artist kind of has the same, maybe not the same, but like we have similar problems. Or every artist has gone through the issue of like I color too much, or I color too much. Okay, maybe I'm just yapping. Okay, maybe I'm projecting. I feel like I'm still stuck in that phase where I don't know when to stop shading in area. And I just get like too heavy-handed with it. So I feel like if I just followed a tutorial or something online, I would struggle a lot less with trying to distinguish my details, I guess. I'm really grateful that she has black hair. Like, oh my god, like, if I always feel like shading in tones that are outside the regular, like, black white range, that's like every color. I feel like shading, I mean, like, coloring hair that's like really light is just like, I really struggle with doing that. like, when I did Shion, like, it was really hard for me to decide, like, how to shade her hair because her hair was, like, really pale. I tried to think of it in a way of, like, manga grayscaling, where, like, even if a character has, like, light hair, it's usually, like, gray or something in between. Obviously. There's, like, lighter shades of gray to, like, basically white. And, like, her hair, I feel like, would just, like, not be colored in the manga or something like that. I feel like it would just, they wouldn't shade it as, like, anything except white, just to show that her hair is, like, pale. Elegant Gothic Misses. Thank you. Yeah, so I'm just trying to figure that out, I guess. Also because, like, this is the hair at the back of her neck, I feel like these areas are just gonna tend to be just like straight black, usually is how they're shaded, but I'm trying to give it like more dimension than just like basically color dropping black. So some artists, I feel like they use gray for hair that's like in the back like this, because if you do like a gray gradient and like darker in the front and then actually gray in the back, I think it's like reverse shading that's like similar to like how you color a sky, or like objects in the background seem to become more gray or um than just like black. Then it kind of helps a little more, but I'm struggling. I feel like if I did gray instead of black would help differentiate the area here, but at the same time I'm like, it's in the back, so it should be darker. So I'm gonna... Also, it would help, like, if I silhouette her face like this, too. Like, I think if I leave some gray here, it would help sort of... It's... I don't know how to say. I mean, like, maybe if I think about it, like, bounce light. Okay, why does this look, like, really bad? Like, this area specifically. What the heck? Okay. It's kind of helping, because, like, I feel like if the hair in the front is, like a dark black, then making the hair towards her body... I mean, towards her body, that doesn't make sense. Like, the hair on the back of her neck that is, like, in the background, grayer, helps also differentiate from hair that's, like, darker in the front. Even though I should be highlighting it. It's really hard. I'm struggling. I feel like this should just be as dark as I possibly can get it. And then the white should just be like... I'm also trying to look at this, like, reference art and, like, use similar areas shading that they do. Like, this area is like super dark in this area with like very sparse lighting. I feel like I need to take another drawing class. That's how off I feel about my shading. I feel like I'm out of practice. Maybe if I trust the way they light their things, mine will look a little better. I'm trying to pick and choose where they use their highlights. Like, it's mostly here and here. The height of the highlights are literally all in this area. It's actually helping. Like, just following this other artist's placement of lighting is, like, helping a lot. Like, even the gray areas is helping give her head more dimension than probably I would have given it, just from my poor shading technique, I guess. I don't really know how else to say that my shading isn't really up to par. But I hope that by looking at this other artist's lighting, it'll help me with my shading too. I actually don't know whose fan art this is because it is on some, like, just straight up Google Gallery. So, like, I feel bad because I wish that I could, like, credit this artist. Feels bad, man. Okay, do some gray and darken it. It's definitely helping. Like, if I didn't follow this guide, oh man, like, my shading would be absolutely trashed. It is a little grayer on this side. They actually drew her wings, like, up top, like, towards her back area, instead of, like, down by her waist. I feel like I should do that too, just to kind of bring in the drawing a bit more. Okay, let me erase some of this chain because it's kind of sloppy. Okay, shading, okay. I feel like I'm at a phase in my life that I shouldn't be drawing, or like a phase in my art journey that I feel like I should be doing more like a, what's it called, like I should be working on like how to polish my work. Like, obviously, like, I've been doing this for like so long, but like I still feel uncomfortable with my own shading, that maybe if I focused more on polishing, then you found your phone charger. Hi, welcome back. What was I saying? I should be focusing more on polish and detail than just doing kind of like whatever with my shading. Although I shouldn't be shading like that. I should be shading like this. Because I feel like I have enough tools and also just practice in general that I could be just doing more with myself and my style, my art style. That I could like bump it up to the next stage of like just polish in general. What do I mean by polish? It's just looking cleaner, higher quality of drawing. I feel like I could be doing that by now. Maybe I should start doing learning how to draw in different art styles to help bridge the gap between, I think, where my art is now and where it could be. Like, I feel like I have enough skills to just work in a more efficient way instead of like how I'm drawing now, which is kind of messy. Where is this chain? Okay. 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 Hopefully this is like looking nicer than it was earlier. Her mouth and face look crooked. Am I insane for thinking that? I don't think so. Give me a second. Just erase some. I don't know why. Her face looks slightly crooked to me. Okay, that kind of brought some life back in her face a bit. I feel like 5 scattered around the world. I have like 5 scattered around the house. It took me this long to find one. Oh my gosh. Efficient doesn't always mean better. It's not really that, because like I think I also have enough skill to just take it to the next level. So it is sort of about efficiency, because like this is like my money earning skill. So I feel like if I drew in a way that is also more appealing, but like what's the word? Like easier for me to draw. Not easier for me to draw, but like I don't really know how to describe it. Like there's a way to streamline my work, and I work in a way that is just time consuming. And if I had a way to make it more just easy in general to have better detail, but also just more polish. Because other artists are able to do it, so why shouldn't I be able to do it? Like, just the little details like that, I just added, like, really enhanced the way that the drawing looks. Okay, let me... Like, just placement of certain lines, or how to color in a certain way. Okay, hold on. I feel like it's a bit easier to understand if I had like an example of a drawing, but like I don't really, because I'm still very like new to this. Not new. Hello? Not new. There's still a lot for me to learn. Can I do this on another layer? Hello, thank you. Okay, this is actually helping like a whole lot whenever I did this, or added these like little strands. Just diversify my lining and line groups. Where... Like, there are patterns to certain drawings that people have, such as, like, adding loose strands of hair to, like, make it feel more detailed or dynamic. Increases the appeal of it in a sense. No, I understand what you mean. Okay, thank you. Thank you for clarifying with me. And I just feel like if I was able to do this faster, would be great. Oh, I didn't color her cowlick. Hello? Hold on. Like, even if my drawings aren't perfect, or in that highly polished kind of degree of design, I feel like I can get kind of close. Hello? Oops. Okay. Okay, I can add more dimension here as well. Let me clean up her shoulder. Her shoulder should actually be like right here. Where else can I add hair? I'm like trying to think of a way to make her hair cooler looking. Can we delete some of the chains again? And a little bit here. Okay, so that makes her hair look so much cooler. Okay, let me just do the cowlick. Okay, I'm saving right now. Oh my god, my screen turned black. Please, why so okay, sorry. It's saving. Oh my god, every time it saves, my heart drops like 1,000 feet. Holy moly. I feel like even with her cowlick, there's like a way that I could probably make this look nicer. Like, I don't know if looser strands would make it look nice because it is a cowlick and it has some kind of structure to it. But maybe if I kind of do that, maybe it'll look better. Okay, let me look at this other fan art really quick. I'm trying to like make my lines look prettier, but it's hard. I don't know. I feel like I don't understand the rhyme or reason of certain lines quite yet. I feel like I've struggled with highlighting for like a really, really long time, and I still have so much to learn about it at the same time. But I'm gonna do my best. And I think as long as I try and I want to improve, then it'll improve. It'll look nicer. Okay, I feel like I could do like a few more loose strands to tie it in. Oops. I feel like a few here and there won't kill it. Okay, that one's kind of too much. Oh my god, I feel like I'm halfway there for understanding. Maybe not halfway. Okay, maybe like a little bit of what I should be doing. It's looking nice though. Like, I'm definitely liking what I've added. This line, however, is like throwing me off. Like, I feel like... Wait, that kind of was nice. Except the beginning of it. Let me erase that a little bit. Maybe if I do that, it doesn't really help. What am I doing? What am I doing? Like, I'm trying to add depth to the hair without going too over the top. But also, like, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, that kind of helps. Where else can I pick and choose? I feel like, is it too much? Okay, I kind of like when the hair is like kind of more in her face. I don't know why, but like that kind of unkemptness is like kind of breaking up the structure. Like, it's making her face look like less wide, I guess. Also, I feel like her face right here looks really strange. Okay, let me try to shade it. Like, I thought her face shape looked fine earlier, but now her face, I feel like it's too wide. Maybe I should take it in a little more. Like, I don't want her to look bony. Like, that's not what I want. But at the same time, I feel like her face looks too wide right here. I mean, I could just take in the line a little more. But at the same time, I'm like, maybe I just don't know. Maybe I just don't know what I'm doing. The way that some of these people shade is that the shadow of their face is kind of like the whole entire face. Maybe I should shade her forehead more. Or like up here more. Maybe it's the yandere shading. Maybe I should do more shadows over her face. Would help frame it in a little better. I feel like here too. I think the lack of shadows also takes me out. It takes me out, man. Like, I feel like I have to shade in a realistic way for my brain to really register, which kind of sucks because I feel like it shouldn't be like that. At the same time, like, if I don't shade this area, what I'm doing right now, I feel like she looks too smug. Like, I don't want her to look smug. I'm trying to make her look like pretty and gentle. Maybe if I blur it, maybe if I blend it, maybe if I blur it and blend it, it'll look less weird. Okay, I just feel like that area is too dark. Okay, I'm like going back and I'm like smoothing around her face, and it's kind of helping. Hold on. I feel like the highlight should be on the left side of her lip and not the right side of her lip. Let me go and change the face line, erase this. Maybe that'll help me make her mouth look less tilted too. And then just make this area like darker. Make her teeth shine a little more. It's like you have to accentuate the corners of the lips too. Otherwise the face looks like kind of really flat in some sense. The nostril. I feel like right here should be really dark. It kind of helps, like, I don't know, I just feel like shading. I just really like shading. I like darker images, I feel like. Or like images with like higher contrast. Like this area of her face just doesn't look normal. Is it me or did that help a lot? Like shading this half of her face. J. Okay. I'm not trying to give her a goatee, but like some shading around the lips and the chin. Really bring it in. And now her nose looks like really, really gentle and demure. I feel like blurring helps more than, or blending helps more than when I just blur it and not add anything to it. Okay, I feel like this really helped, like, add so much more dimension to her face. It looks very demure, very petite, very lovely. Okay, let me save again. I took my hands off my PC. Her eyes are so mesmerizing. I'm actually, like, astonished that I could draw like this. Okay, I'm gonna try to give her that dragon eye look, because I feel like it helps make sense of her eyes a little more. Okay. Wait, that's so good? Am I crazy, or did that actually add, like, so much depth to her eyes? I feel insane. And, like, it makes the highlight pop, too, like that little line that I did earlier. Like, I feel like I should do this. Ooh. Wait, hold on. I think it's working. Oh my god, her eyes are like popping out. Very beautiful and dangerous. I'm doing it, you guys. I'm going crazy with it. Sorry. You. I'm gonna erase around the eye a little bit. I feel like if I do like a soft eraser, make her eyes look more glowy, maybe. Wait, she looks like actually crazy good right now. Okay, let me add like some pen highlights to her lip too, like right here, and then like taper a little bit, and also sometimes I highlight the tongue a little bit, but like it's kind of hard to do in a gap so small, so I'm gonna try to do a little bit like that. Maybe line the top of her lip. I know whenever I did that one art, you also like highlight kind of like around the edge of the mouth. Like right here. Not too much though, because then like it'll look really, really weird and ugly. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Did I just crack the fucking code? So, like, okay. Oh my god, like, the eyes are doing the thing. I don't know what it is, but it's working, you guys. It's going crazy. Let me change this to face. Okay, I always seem to... Okay, I can minimize sketch. I have to leave the line section open. Okay, I'm gonna group these because if I don't, I'm gonna regret it. Hello, I would like to call this shade, please. Okay, hair, face. I'll do the horns. Wait, hold on. I didn't highlight the cowlick, so give me a second. I'm gonna G pen. Okay, this one I have to do on the top layer. I feel like it's working, you guys. And all I did was like follow the general shading of someone else's drawing. So I kind of feel like not cheating, but like you have to learn from the best, right? Like I'm not copying them because obviously their art is like way prettier and cleaner than mine, but I'm using what I'm seeing. Because obviously this other artist that I am referencing to, I don't know, I wish I knew the artist who drew it, but like I'm referencing has a better understanding of like overall light and shadows. Like I kind of know what I'm looking at, right? But at the same time, it's like they have better placement than I do. So like by looking at their drawing, I'm becoming smarter, right? I'm enhancing my drawing by picking up things that they do. Like the strands of hair or like the placement of the lights look really good. Okay. I don't really know how to highlight the cowlick because they didn't do too much. They actually reversed her cowlick. Like, instead of the cowlick going to the right, they drew it going the other direction. So it looks more dynamic. Okay, let's do the horns now. Because if I don't, then they'll look weird. Okay, so like the thing about her horns is that they're very soft. And smooth. So that's where I'm probably going to struggle a lot. So maybe I'll want to use like a softer brush rather than the paint one I have and I'm using right now. Okay, I'm trying to fill in with white first so that I don't have too many. Oh. Like I feel like for this, hello? I could do like airbrush maybe? Airbrush would help me. There's a rhyme and reason to everything, right? That's what I'm saying. Okay, paint the other horn. Bigger. Look who's doing it! I'm doing it! I'm learned. Once I crack the code, you guys, I'm gonna be invincible. I feel like with the horns too, it would help if I didn't like outline them. But I'm gonna follow the shape first. And maybe I'll like put it on top. Okay, that kind of helps a little bit. Okay, so let me just horn shade. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna try to color within itself. Okay, so let's do airbrush. I'm gonna do a soft shadow. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh. Okay, so I'm not the best at filling in a shape, as you can see. Okay, let me just delete this. My goofy ass. Hold on, let me just delete that. Okay, let me finish trying to paint in this shape. And then, I'll use the airbrush and I'm gonna... And I know that I'm coloring outside the line. Okay, just trust me for a sec. I remember I used airbrush more for my own horns when I started figuring out that, hey, airbrush tool kind of goes hard, I could start using that too, kind of deal. I felt like once I started using it, I really, really cracked the code for this. Wait. Oh! That's why my horn looks weird! Okay, hold on. Horn... Okay, it should be more like this. The horn actually is like on top of her head, like in this area. Okay, let me... Oop. Okay, so because I use something soft, I have to also shade with something soft. So let me try that instead. Okay, I kinda wanna shade this like crazy. But at the same time, I'm like, maybe crazy shading isn't what I need right now. Wait, the way the horn like kinda goes down on the other side. Am I maybe not understanding the proper shaping of her horns? Okay. They're kind of giving something, I don't know, something else. Okay, let me erase around the... Okay, this would be hard eraser around the edge. I feel like I can actually leave some of the shading like underneath her actual hair. Okay, the horns look... Okay, I have like a group of dead pixels, and I was like, why do I see like a jagged edge? But it's just me. Okay, so they actually shaded it like a little darker here. So I'm gonna try to do that. Okay, so shadow. They actually shaded with a black shadow, please. Okay, why is my shading look kind of ass? Okay, kind of like this, and then lighter. I'm gonna do like 50%, and then erase this huge area. Obviously, wait, can I just clip it? Okay, no, that doesn't help. Okay, don't clip it. Okay, by doing that, it kind of gives like a little bit more dimension to her face. But also, like, they shaded, like, they highlighted her horns more. Okay, I'm gonna try to erase this stuff. And then I'm gonna go in with a G pen or something and kind of try to highlight this area a little more. It's really hard because like this area is supposed to be like so hello, like so bright. Okay. Okay, it looks kind of ass, not gonna lie. Okay, but I'm gonna blur it out so hopefully it doesn't look as yucky looking. Can I blur it instead? Maybe if I blurred the edge would have been better than trying to blend it. Okay, now, okay, it looks still gross. Okay. Okay, now it's not yucky looking anymore. I think I should highlight this side. I don't know, it doesn't look quite right. I feel like with the blending brush, you have to do like one pass over it or it'll just look wrong. In some way, I also feel like I got the shape of the horn wrong. Maybe if I cut back a little bit. Okay, That helps. Okay, no more messing with the horns, because if I keep going, it's just gonna get worse. Okay, let me do the rest of her skin. Okay, do skin. And then, okay, so this brush again. Okay, I got to erase some of my sketch too. Body eraser. Okay, erase this area because it looks really sloppy. And I'm gonna erase some of the other jumbled lines too a little bit right here in this area. And her body, because you want her skin to look really soft. Is it face? I don't know what this is under. Hair. Okay, there's a hairline. Hello. More cleaning. I know that I'm gonna color on top of this, but I just need to just polish it. Just clean. Oh, that's under the hand section. Okay, just delete the lines on the outside. And what is that? A hairline? Hello? Why does the hair just like stick up like that? Hand, erase. Body. Okay, at this point, with me going back and forth with the line art, then I don't know why I'm hiding the groupings, because it's not doing anything. Okay, skin time. Okay, the hardest part, I think, is always shading the skin, because you have to make it look really nice and soft and follow anatomy and structure groups. Yeah, and I'm using the dustiest possible brush to do this. Okay, so shading under her neck. I always feel like, oh man, I don't know. Just a mess whenever I'm shading. Okay. Okay. And then just lighten it up. I have to darken this area and also her shoulder on this side, because I'm not looking at this side of her. Okay, her boob shadow. I'm just trying to block out the shapes first before I go in and like clean it up and make her look more soft and really pretty. Okay, so this is her other shoulder where all the light is at. So let me just, can I drop like a quick shadow really quickly and then kind of clean it up after that. Okay, so like her hair, I'm gonna erase. Oops. Not that. Like this. Okay, skin. And then hopefully I can just blur it. Okay, this helps so much. Marku! Hello. I was wondering what's taking you so long. Hello. Welcome to stream. I think I'm doing like an amazing job of blocking out shapes, because right now that's pretty much all I'm doing right now. And then I figured, I figured that if I just blurred it all, then she would look like the skin would look less like janky looking. I think it blurs too much, but like it definitely makes her skin look just more supple in general. Like, I do miss the sort of like painted quality of it, but at the same time I'm like, okay, maybe I shouldn't do that. I just feel like it looks better. I'm like, okay, I found Why did I never think to do this? To use the soft brush or whatever, the airbrush or whatever to do these things. I don't know. I'm like, did I just rediscover a tool that I should have already been using all along? Yeah, I feel like that. Okay, let me just blend her cleavage more because it looks sloppy. I don't know. I don't like the way that... There's just some things that whenever I shade just never look quite right. So I'm figuring it out again. Okay, this area. I feel like I made her armpit too dark. Okay, I'm gonna try to kind of lighten it up. Just blur it! Just blur it more! Okay, now it's too light. Okay, J. Yay! Indeed. What did I miss? How's everyone doing? Everything's going fine. Some people that haven't been here in a while came back. So Mr. Wearmat and also Anima came by, swang by to say hello. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't think anything too crazy. Hello, I can't shade. I am just shading along the edge of her dress so that I can kind of blur out like a little shadow there. It's what they usually call ambient occlusion. Sorry, ocular. Everything has to be eye stuff for you, doesn't it, Mr. Oku? But yeah, I think it's helping a lot for me to shade like this. So, and also blur, Mr. Blur Tool. The blur tool is carrying. If I didn't have the blur tool, where would I be? I feel like since boobs are more like teardrop shaped, it also helps to shade or highlight in that sort of shape. Oops, sorry. So I'm trying to make them look normal, I guess. I know it helps to actually put like a highlight in between the cleavage. Okay, that looks a little too much. Is it? Maybe if I erase the line, it'll help her boobs a little more. Give me a second. Body, I think. Okay, and then I can just let the shading do all the work, basically. So I'm trying to find like a good in-between as to how to shade boobas properly. And I think if I do it like this and then blur it out a bit more, that maybe they'll look neater. Ah! I feel like I'm always learning and forgetting how to draw boobs. Okay, and then because it looks too smooth, I'm gonna try to outline where her collarbone should sort of be, and also like shade where this necklace thing is, or this neck thing. I don't know what it is. Collar expansion, whatever. Okay, and then just blur. Just blur it. Just blur it out. Okay, it's kind of giving But also, it's giving kind of like a mess. I don't know. How are you, by the way? I missed you, Mr. Macular. Toolerson. Hey, I'm still here. Hello. I mean, I know you're not gone. Sorry. It's just sorry, I'm just all over the place. Where like what? What is this? Why did I shade like this? Maybe oh shit. I'm the wrong layer. Hello? Okay. And thank you. Thank you everyone for staying, by the way, who has stayed. I really appreciate it. I be lonely. I got out of my shower, now I'm suffering! You're playing League? The ranked season almost ends, so I'm just gonna be silly for a bit. Okay, enjoy your League, I guess. Boo, League player! Okay. Sorry, okay, I'm gonna call this clothes. Okay, time for me to struggle to do this part because I feel like I'm not entirely sure how to go about this, but I'm just gonna do my best. So I'm gonna shade it all gray first because it's under her neck. And then I'll figure out, it's white, so I'm gonna figure out what to do after that. I'm literally referring very heavily to the reference drawing, but I'm also doing my best to try to figure it out on my own. Okay, the streaks are like sending my ass, not gonna lie. Like, I'm trying to shade it without having to go all the way to black and white, but at the same time, it's like black and white. What am I even saying? Without going all the way dark, but at the same time, I'm like having some struggles trying to figure out how to layer the lighting, I guess. I just deleted all my work. Like, I'm trying not to have her head just look like it's floating. And I guess this is the best way to do it. Okay, a little bit of a shadow right on the trim, but not too much. Okay, here, and then here. Like, is it hard for me to do metal? Can I do this properly without it looking dirty or mucked up? I feel like if I add like a white highlight like I did before would help. But also I'm trying not to just do that too much. I should just use what I have. Like, shouldn't just struggle. Like, I could blur it to make it look cleaner, but I also feel like it loses a bit of the roughness of it, I guess. I feel like it should be shaded here. I really am trying to do the shading under the neck, but it's hard. I guess I just don't know the balance between a shaded white fabric versus just like a normal whatever. Okay, lighten it up a little bit. Okay, time to shade this gem. Okay. Okay, I have a tutorial on my phone. I'm gonna follow the phone tutorial. How to, where's my, okay, no, not this one. Okay, references, here it is. Okay, this one kind of is like that. Okay, so first... Oh, did I rotate my thing on accident? Okay, so first... they say make it gray. They don't say anything, actually. It's just the image, and I'm following along. Okay, you start with like a mid-gray, and then you shade the top of it like dark. I'm gonna try to blend it a little bit, and then give it even darker sections like this. And then they show to go back and add some highlights inside it a little bit like this. And then they went back with a bright white, and they colored along some of the edges like this, and also like this, and also like this. It's doing it! These tutorials are literally God mode. Okay, it's a little wonky, little messed up. That's okay. I'm trying to color along the edges. And then they did like a shadow. Hello? That's the wrong brush. Okay, there's like a shadow going this way for the jewel. Gem shadow. But also because it's a jewel, there's like some light, obviously, that passes through it, and it's sparkly. So like, there's also like little highlights. Do they? Oh, sorry, I bumped my mic. They added some like shinies on top of it. Let me see it again. Okay, there's also like a grayish tone, sort of like this and this. Okay, I think I did it. Let me see. I'm gonna add another highlight. Oh, sharp highlights. I think that's always the hardest thing for me to kind of grasp is to do highlights on top to shape it up more. That looks so gem-like. Crazy. I'm gonna do the same thing for the ring on her finger. Okay, now the gem makes the rest of the clothes look nasty. So I'm gonna try to maybe blur out this area. Also, her hair. I forgot like a strand of it. Oh, should I do that on the other layer? Hello, I'm trying to connect the lines together. The gem is popping out of the screen. It's doing the 3D effect. You're feeling it? You're feeling it? I still feel like I just don't know how to shade under her neck. I feel like that's a big difficult spot, I think, for people learning how to shade anime characters too. It's like the floating head problem. Maybe if I do an airbrush. Maybe if I trust Mr. Airbrush. Oops. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. Oh, my bad. Hold on. Okay, that's too dark. I feel like that kind of helped a little. I still feel like I have some issues on the skin. I still haven't shaded, like, under her hair. Maybe that's a problem, too. Maybe I'll do, like, 50%. And then just trust myself to do the hair properly, like a proper shadow for the hair. and the hand. Okay, I think I'm doing it! I think I'm doing it! Netori OMG, Oku never disappoints. He's very artist role model. Hello! Welcome back, Netori. I am still doing my best to follow along and do my part. I'm struggling a little, believe it or not. Okay, I'm just trying to go in and do the shadows for this. I'm basically just doing like a shaky line as the shadow for the spider web design. And I think it's working. I have to go back and obviously shade the chain itself. But so far, so good. It's literally just a jittery, jagged line. I don't know how else I would do it. Okay, actually I'm gonna lighten it some more. Oh, maybe 40%. Okay, and now... Okay, I'm thinking. What do I have to do? Okay, so... maybe I'll do the dress, and then I'll do the hand. Like, I'll do it in that order. Okay, this is the shadow. Okay, chain, shadow. Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna shade the chain as well. Okay, let's see. Not multiply. I guess I'll just shade. Shade. Actually... okay, I'll just like 80% or something. I'm gonna do it with the airbrush, I think. I think if I just do that, it'll help kind of make it look less shiny too. I don't want it to look too shiny. It has to have some depth. Okay, somewhere in the middle. And then I'll go back and do highlights, I guess, for it. Okay, so I just gently did like a shadow on top of it, just so that it's not like too bright. Okay, what was I gonna do? The clothes. Okay, so on top of this, it's gonna be the dress. Okay, he's cooking. Oh wait, hold on, let me catch up. Hello, I'm finally done with my midterm assignment. Oh my god, congrats on finishing your midterm assignment. I hope you get a really good grade on it. I'm rooting for you, gamer. I know you work so hard to pass your classes. You always try your best to, like, at least let the teacher know whenever you are having issues, and, like, you try to handle it as best as possible. Wait, I literally have a clothes layer. Like, what? Like, why? I'm so dumb. Hold on, let me just delete this. What the F? I'm so dumb. Okay, okay, I'm not so dumb, but, like, I'm kind of dumb, okay? Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. Okay, J to blend. Okay, more blending. More highlighting. Still highlighting. Okay, shade it a little bit. Highlight again. That is killing it. Hold on, like, oh my god. And I mean it in a good way, like, killing it positive. Like, I'm doing it, gamers. Okay, wait, hold on, there's something. Okay, it's a little messy right there. Ah! Okay, it's time to take my meds. Give me a second. Okay, med time. He is cooking. I legit winged it, even if it said not to. Oh no! One more assignment submitted and smashed. Are my commissions closed? No, they are open. But I'm afraid to take commissions right now. I might do a wait list because obviously I still owe you. So like, please don't spend more money on, on me on that. Please, not yet. I need to buckle down. I need to finish everything I have right now. So like, it's like close but not close. Like, time to be in the wait list. Yeah, just if you want to get a commission for me, at least send me a message and I will consider it. Like, it's just gonna go on the list until I'm free. Like, I'm not gonna lead everybody on. Like, I have a lot of work to do. I opened with I have a lot of commissions left to do. Okay, so please be aware of that. Okay, dress time. Okay, so let me do like a the freaking hair layer is so sloppy. Okay, I'm gonna erase out here too because there's too much. There's too much going on right there. And then my sketch layer I can ignore. Okay, so like clothing time. Okay, oh, white. I'm struggling. Ew! Are those my lines? I did this? Ew! Okay, there's too many. Too much crap going on. Okay. Clothes. Okay, back to drawing. I mean coloring. I mean shading. Same thing. I mean, yes and no. Okay. Okay. And then fill this in. It's not perfect. That's okay. Is that hair? Goodness gracious. Okay, it was hair. Okay, clothing. Fill this in. Okay, so okay, repeat after me in red. Trust the process. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry. I'm doing my best to try to trust the process. I'm literally heavily relying on this reference next to me to pull all my weight because I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I know half of what I'm doing in terms of shading, but I'm having this reference do all the hard work for me. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to try to shade like them. Okay. It's doing it! I'm doing nothing, but the shading that this person did is like god tier, so I'm just like, ooh. Okay. Yeah. I'm literally doing nothing. I mean, I'm obviously doing it. It's not like someone else is holding my hand for me. It's not like I'm being held at gunpoint to say what I'm saying. It's not like I am being held hostage. I'm really not. It's just a joke. It's just a joke. Please. Your shading is god tier. I am just... Wait. Huh? Oh no, I shaded on the wrong layer. What the heck? Okay, I'm not a fraud. I know what I'm doing. I'm just a real big mess. The art piece is real. I'm real. I'm a real boy. Doobie doo. I love that doobie doobie doo. I'm so glad they added more Furby sound effects to the sound alert thingy. And I'm also so grateful they added channel points because I don't want people to keep paying for bit sound redeems. I think it's a scam. Toes out! My toes out! Okay, let me show you my toes. Okay, give me a second. Okay, hold on. My toes are drawing now. Ew! Okay, let's have it be lovely to. Oh, that's not lovely toes. Lovely toes. Oku Furby time. Maybe one day. Aww. My toes are drawing. I have lovely toes, you guys. Tell me I have lovely toes. I worked really hard on them. Please. Smiley face. Tell me they look good. Tell me my toes look nice. Not your welcome, Maku. Those are some top-notch toes, thanks. The okay, twinkle toes. Yep, that's me. I worked hard on them, so like I want people to say like they look like nice feet, okay? Like I worked super hard. Okay. Actually, the dress is kind of clutching up, not gonna lie. It looks pretty banger. Okay, one few more things. Okay, shadow. Okay, more hair shadow, please. Because it's not doing the thing. And then chain shadow. Let me just decrease my brush size a little bit, and then I'm gonna follow along the edge and just draw it out like really nice and whatever. And whatever, yes, because I'm a real artist. I graduated from high school. Okay. Okay, why does this look kind of ass? Okay, let's look. Okay, hopefully that looks okay, because if not, I will be sad. Okay, I feel like, I can't wait to play Genshin, you guys. I just want to play Genshin. I just want to play Genshin. Honestly, I was gonna stream Genshin all week, but I was like, thankfully, Maku was like, "Don't you have work to do? Like, shouldn't you be doing some work?" And I'm like, yeah. I mean, Genshin's also my work. Okay, I was about to say something like kind of traumatizing to myself, but I held back. Hello. Okay, you know the one thing that really sells boob is that they are soft and round and like they're soft and they're round. Okay, so I'm gonna try to shade in a way that's soft and round. Duh. Someone please save me. I'm being held against my will. No, I'm not. I'm not. Okay, your arm kinda isn't really arming. Give me a second. Are you army? Your BTS army? What do you think? Okay. Sorry, I was thinking with my mind or whatever, you know? Maybe if I move the clothes above the hair. Oh god, no, that's horrible. Sorry, why did I do that? Okay, so I have to do the hand layer on, like, just up here because, like, I don't want to deal with it. Hand. Okay, so there's a little bit of skin right here. I'm just going to shade it really quick. Just like a black blob. It's absolutely amazing so far. I am always keeping him on check indeed. Don't traumatize yourself! I am waiting for my oh, hold on. I let me catch up. Let me catch up. Ah! The grippers. It'd be funny if your right toes were holding your tablet. No, that would be so funny. The thing is, like, I have a pen. Like, I could load in, and that'd be kind of funny if I just put my toe, like, just, like, in my hand. Prage, please, internet, upload your stuff. I'm waiting for myself to upload so I can go to sleep. Oh my god, praying for you. Maku, keep you in check. Don't traumatize yourself. Okay, keep you in check. Only if I had something to do for my schoolwork. I know you always work hard. It's absolutely amazing so far. And bedtime. Oh my god. Remember to believe in the you that believes in you and pierce the heavens with your drill. Thank you. Gotta bring back Mr. Gurren Lagann. The good old days. Okay, sorry. Hand. I want to listen to Lady Gaga suddenly. Please don't ask why. I just felt like it. I'm like, I wish I could listen to Miss Gaga right now. Where is this hair? Oh my god. No, in the sketch. Maybe it doesn't matter. Okay. Okay, my sketch is really ugly. Hello? Also, I changed my color on accident. Where is this? Hair? What is all of this? My hand. Oh my god, it's a hand layer. I am so sorry for how messy this is. Okay, hand. Okay, white, please. Oh my gosh! The random red mark. I wish I could listen to Lady Gaga without being copyrighted, but I don't. You actually can't listen to copyright music even on stream because you don't have permission to be streaming. Okay, I'm doing it, Mr. Krabs. All the messy ass line layers. I don't even know the name of the song that I'm thinking. It's I don't know the lyrics, so like, oh, oops. Is it hair? What layer is this on? Okay, there we go. I was like, what in the heavens? Okay, it's the lyric. I don't know the lyric positioning, but it's the one where it says like where she says like Jesus said. What is that song? What is the name of that song? Let's listen to it. Oh yeah, never mind. Don't listen to it. I'm evil. um. Good night. Oh no. Good night, Netori. Okay, but what if I listen to it on stream though? Advanced properties. Hold on. Desktop audio. Let me put it on like not showing. On my lip. So I'm only gonna live stream the sound. Lady Gaga. Always remember us this way. What is it? Oh, dance. Look, it's saying dance, dance, dance with my hands, hands, hands. Okay, oh, it's Bloody Mary. Okay, I'm gonna listen to Bloody Mary for a little bit. Okay, but remember, this is an on-stream vibe only. Dang, she giving villainous vibes. Don't worry, it's stream only sound. There, see? Like Jesus said. But I don't know the name of the song. But it's Bloody Mary. Where is this hair at, dog? We hear the liminal space and Lady Gaga. Oh, sorry. Here you go. I mean, the thing is, it's not gonna show up in the VOD either. Sorry. Like Jesus said. I like when the men in the background go ga ga. I won't cry for you. She said do do do. Oh, there's a piece of hair right here. Or a lot of pieces of hair, I guess. I feel like I should have shaded her face like a flat white first, too. Or like, I think I went in with gray first, didn't I? I mean, no, I still dodged some areas now that I think about it. Okay, now I have no music playing. I mean, technically, I could keep playing music in the background. I kind of want to listen to Karimari, not gonna lie. I don't know why, don't ask me. Mr. Karimari? Katamari. Sorry, Mr. Katamari. I feel like... Ooh, her hand is so... Ugh, like, I just don't know what I'm doing. I feel like I should color it all gray first. Okay, and then I just smush more white. Okay, what to do now? Okay, but is it giving glove realness or... Okay, let me just... I feel like I'm so bad at posing characters. Sometimes. Often. Very often. I just not quite sure. Like, I feel like it's missing like a glove texture or something. I could always go back in with like another brush and kind of iron out those nastiness, I guess. I feel like this fabric she's wearing should be like silk, right? Because she's like elegant and lady and pretty. Okay, what are we thinking? What do we think of my shading? I don't know. The other person's art has a different hand pose, because obviously I wasn't trying to copy their art. But, like, their hand seems to have more sense. Oops. Let me just shade around it, I guess, because it's sloppy! Okay, let me just turn on the liminal space playlist again. Give me a second. And then I can change this. Actually, I could leave the desktop audio like that. Why not? Okay, she's slaying tonight. Okay, sorry. Let me not look at the other person's art so I can just finish. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing with this. Like, I kind of wanted to go in and try to add, like, wrinkles to the glove a little bit, but at the same time, I feel like that would be kind of ugly. Just because. What if I add this on top? Okay, I don't really like that. I was like, or maybe if I shade on top of it would help it, kind of. Maybe if I erase a little bit of my line stuff. Sometimes I think if I thinned out my lines on like the wider side of the arm, that it would look nicer. Sometimes I think that. But also, other times I just... Maybe I'm not thinking. Actually, I'm never thinking. I'm never not stopping to overthink. That's my weakness. If there was a supervillain that could... I mean, there are supervillains that... They're just called manipulators. There are villain people that, like, manipulate the way you think. Because I was gonna say, if someone utilized the ability to, like, think the worst of yourself, it's literally just a fucking bully, right? Someone that weaponizes your negative thoughts or whatever. I don't know why I'm thinking of this. Maybe because I'm looking at Albedo. Is there ever a time she gaslights Ogon? I mean, I guess they all gaslight him whenever they're like, oh, you are the strongest creature in the universe, but like he actually is. Is there ever anybody in the series that actually even holds a candle to him? Because he always, like, they're always like, oh yeah, I have all this like 5,000 power-ups, and then like they try to fight him, and then he just like cuts them in half. I'm like, okay. Is there ever anyone that doesn't do that? Ever just die on instant? I hate that too because like I think it was like that one season where like the hero guy is, I think it was like season 2 or something. He like tries to stand up and like save his people, and Ogon's like, I respect you, and then like he one-shots him after all of his like fucking buffs or whatever, and I'm like, dude. Or like when Shaltir had to like go up against him and he had to like stop Shaltir. How many times does he have to stop Shaltir? Like I feel like it's a recurring issue. But then again, that's kind of the way that the series is, you know, because it's the power fantasy. Yeah, power fantasy. And, like, it's just dumb. I don't know. Like, there are some power fantasies that I like, right? Which is, like, One Punch Man, because it's, I don't know, I just really like the action and the storytelling aspect of it a bit more than maybe the other stuff. Okay, like, I like the glove wrinkle here, but something about maybe the rest of it I am not too good at. I hope you're enjoying the liminal playlist. Okay, let me just put in some crazy bright highlights. Rah. Okay, time to shade the ring. I'm gonna do the same thing that I did last time. Okay, so we start with an all gray for the ring. I'll do the gem after. And then they did like darker shadows like this. And then they went in with highlight, sort of like this. Maybe the back highlight, the shine. I'm like super zoomed in on this. I feel like this should be like the darkest area. And maybe here too. Why does my ring look jagged? Okay, because I had something up there. Okay. And then go in with the white pen. Okay. And maybe like this a little bit. Okay, and now the same thing for the top part. Okay, so a gray orb. Right, gray orb. That actually looks black on the screen. Sorry, my bad. Let me lighten it up a little bit. Okay, so like a slight gray orb, and then they shaded the top of it. I feel like for like a round one though, you have to do like both sides like this. And then maybe the bottom part and like right here would be the darkest. And then they added some, oops, okay, that's too many. Some highlights like this, and then the brightest highlight would be like that. Maybe I'll go in with G-Pen and just go on top of it. Oop, ah! I feel like that, maybe, is okay. It feels kinda lackluster, not gonna lie. Maybe if I shade here a little more. It looks kind of tarnished whenever I... Rise, ye tarnished. Yeah. let me shade around the ring too. Rise, ye tarnished. Sorry, I'm so tired. Yeah. Like that, I guess. And also maybe here. How's that? What do you think? What do you think? Hello? What is this? Oh, my bad. I didn't realize I had that there. And then shade a little bit here. Ooh, I think soft. Soft shadow like this to kind of bring it in. What do you think? I think it looks pretty good. I think I should probably stop right now. I'm thinking to add like a few more highlights in her eye section a little bit, because it's a little too dark a little, like in her waterline maybe would help. I feel like by adding a highlight though, it kind of like takes away that goth dull look in her eyes. But maybe it helps. Okay, kind of adding like the waterline like this kind of helps a little bit. I kind of want to add like lines in her lashes too. Okay, it's kind of giving though, like. What do you guys think? Miss Ma'am Albedo. Yeah. I'm going in and I'm adding more kind of highlights to her features more too. Like, I really want to give her like this scary demoness vibe. Should I add more lines? I feel like if I overdo it, it'll be too much. So like, I'm trying to add it sparingly. Oh, okay. And now I'm gonna add like some shine. Shine! Okay, where's my star brush? I think it's Sparkle C is what I usually do. Yeah, the X mark highlight. Oh, I was gonna try to highlight her. Oh, too much. Her chain a little bit as well. Because I felt... Oh, wait. I've been toes for like 30 minutes. Sorry. Let me... Sorry about that. I forgot all about it for like a moment. That I was just like super focused. The ring is ringing. Thank you. Reading the horror book I bought online to your liminal playlist really adds the ambiance. Yes, I highly agree that to always listen to like something something ambic while you're experiencing a book or something. I recommend it. I tried to do it, I think last time when we were reading My Hero, and to put like, which was like forever ago, but I tried to play like villain music at the same time during the like super anxiety parts of the I always add like so many sparkles when it comes to this. It really just brings in some of the, like, I try not to overdo it. Like, I feel like I'm still overkilling it a bit, but at the same time I'm like, I love sparkles, and it's like one of my favorite things to add. Okay, but I think I'm done. Okay, okay, I struggle always with like signing it and also putting like a simple background or something too. I feel like I should just ambient. You did it for Netori until he wakes up. Yes. Let me do like a simple background. I always do like a gradient shape. Because I always struggle with like what to do. So let me. Okay, so like as you can see, I have a lot of like splotches. Hold on. White. I'm also gonna do. I usually do like a Gaussian blur, not Gaussian blur. Like a. What's it called? Like a vignette around the image too, because I'm really bad with my planning, so like this is kind of like my go-to thing. Okay, let me. Sorry. Should have done this earlier. There, that way it's not like bleeding inside the drawing. And I think I already filled in the background of the sleeve enough. But yeah, okay, I don't want... What is that? What is that? Is it on the hair layer? Oops, sorry, okay, wait, hold on. Okay. 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 Sorry. I said that like 9,000 times. Wait. I just erased this. Okay, and then I'm going to do some cross hatching. I have some already here. Yeah, I usually do like a lot of these types of things for the background because I think they look nicer. Maybe not right now, but why does it look so janky? Hold on. Maybe if I do like a sand. Okay, that's a little nicer. I was like, why does it look so heavy-handed? Okay, hold on. It's really hard for me to do this without making it look like ass. Oops. The droplet tool. Greenery. Okay, I usually do these different, like, spray brushes. At least I used to. Why is this so hard for me to do this? Sorry that you guys are seeing, like, the full ugly process of me doing this. There's also patterns. Oops. Okay, maybe too heavy-handed. Can I add flower? Okay, I think flowers are gonna make it look tacky. What if I add, like, chains in the background? Like a freaking dungeon or something. I swear I had... Oh, there's, like, some lace. Let's not overdo it. Okay, let me just go back to the gauze cloud and try to make it look less, nasty. Okay, so, like, I just reduced the size of the brush. Okay, maybe it doesn't help. Maybe if I... It always looks so dusty whenever I do this kind of stuff. I don't know. I hate... I hate when I do this. I mean, it's kind of giving. Sort of, I guess. I don't know. Maybe if I lighten it up. You know what I haven't done in a long time? A layer, like a color gradient map. Imagine if I hit it with like one of these gradient maps. Holy moly. Let me just leave it alone, okay? Because if I overdo it, then it's gonna look bad. Okay, time to sign it. Okay, let me close out all the references. Actually, maybe I should leave it for, like, my thumbnail picture. Okay, sign. I believe it's this brush, or maybe this one. Okay. Okay, it's this one. This one, I think. Okay. I feel like I should put it in the white spot and not, like, over her boob. Okay, let me... I don't know, I feel like I always write too big. Damn it. Is it This brush? Okay, that's just the one. Why is my... Thank you for... Okay. Oh my god, can I please write in cursive? For the... Can I please... For the... I feel like my letters are so ugly. The request. I forgot to put Netori's name. I always feel like I can't write my own name. It looks so ugly. Hello? My big ol' O. Why? Why does my handwriting look like that? Oh my god, please. I can't stand myself. Okay. Ta-da! I'm done! And I didn't obstruct the drawing this time. Okay, let me export this. And then let me export the time-lapse as well. Export time-lapse. Why can I never write my own goddamn name? Oh my goodness, finally. I'm watching the time-lapse. I feel like I draw so slow, you guys. Oh my god. Wait, it came together really nice. Hello? Wow. Okay, let me export this time-lapse really quick. Her eyes are like literally dazzling. Okay, it's exporting. Let me take my hands off my keyboard before I blow up. It's already 11! Maybe I shouldn't do Genshin exploration. I should just save it for tomorrow. Like, I had a feeling I wasn't gonna get to it. Because I always feel like, okay, so I spent like 3 hours and 49 minutes, 48-ish, 47, 45, who knows, like minutes doing this. She looks really nice. Like, I'm looking at it on my second monitor and she looks really good. Like, whoa, whoa. And the little bits of shine on the chain really help bring together kind of like the darker side of her shoulder too. I'm glad. Mm. Oh my goodness. Please, it's taking a while to export. I'm super nervous. Please. Okay. Save. Okay, and then I can also save this. Okay, don't crash, please. My own file. Please? Okay, let me close out the other drawings that I referenced. Okay, let me... Let me take a screenshot of this. Screenshot of my work area. Okay, save this. I'll just save it to my desktop or whatever. Okay, saved it. Okay, but yeah, thank you so much everyone for coming to my art stream. I think I'm just going to end it here instead of um doing the Genshin exploration because I feel like it'll just go on for like another like bazillion hours and like I'm not gonna be able to get to it. But thank you so much. Thank you, of course, Netori. He's not here, but like thank you, Netori, for requesting this art. I really had a lot of fun planning and like executing the art, and I think I did a really great job. I think I'm like learning a little bit about more lighting. I still need to practice it more because it's easier with like dark haired characters, but it's gonna be harder with like lighter haired characters. I feel like I learned kind of on my own to also shade like the face in a really supple, soft way, and it'll help me going forward to draw lovely women. And thank you, Netori, also for resubbing for is it 6 months? It said 5 months on my stream for some reason, but for resubbing for 6 months, I really appreciate it. And also thank you everyone for coming, of course, to watch me draw and struggle, but like I had fun, and hopefully I can get to the other commissions and also just like the donathon goals. Also remember that my donathon is going on. It's going to be ongoing until I can meet my goal. Um so to help me fund for a new PC or else I'll blow up and I can't work. But yeah, thanks so much everyone for coming, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for Genshin. Also, I have a psych appointment tomorrow, so hopefully it'll be earlier than my stream. It'll be around 2. So hopefully by doing that I will have a better time um planning to wake up earlier. But yes, thank you so much everyone, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. Wow.